Next, we'll fill in the overhead rates sheet. So our next step has our column headers. So our column headers are going to be rates and then underline ID, overhead, underline, and category. We have allocation base, and remember there's an underline in between. Then we have rates per unit, and then we have notes. All right, then according to our first table there, everything is general. So we've got that formatted as general with the exception of the rate per unit. That's going to be number. Then we can also select the square in the upper left, and we can right click and auto fit our columns. Then we're going to make a table, so click anywhere in the first row, and we're going to say insert table, and we're going to use this for most of the 7 sheets. Click on my table has headers. Then we need to name our table, so click in here and click anywhere in the first 2 rows, click on table design, come over to the left and name our table TBL underline OH rates for overhead rates. So we've got that all set up. Then we can preload some of the information from the table in our instructions. So you can copy and paste, but you do want to make sure, I like to say paste values only, because then the blue and white keep showing up. Our overhead categories, again, you can type them all out, just make sure you don't have typos, and bring them over here, and again, paste values. Our allocation base, so you can enter direct labor hours. So our overhead is going to be applied for a job based on how much labor is involved. All of them are the same, so you can hover in the lower right corner of a cell, drag down that plus sign, and then we have various hourly rates. And a nice double check that this is formatted as a number is that it shows up with 2 decimal places. So we are all set with the overhead rate sheets.